Hello everyone, my name is Tazkiya Safira and I'm from class Political Economy of Regional Integration in Europe. And today I'm gonna tell about video we'll discuss about EU-Asia cooperation, more specifically EU and Asian nature of cooperation in terms of how they position themselves in their relationship as a regional organization. In the book by Allison 2015, the title The EU, ASEAN and Interegionalism, Regionalism Support and Norm Division between the EU and ASEAN, it is explained that the ambition of the EU to become an international actor by using its ability to make itself an influential actor in international matters experienced quite a few ups and downs. Especially it brings up the idea that regional integration provides prosperity and security that is actually being questioned by EU countries. Longo and Murray 2011 in Allison 2015. It is consequence for the EU if it wants integration in Europe, which is currently experiencing an economic crisis in several regions. This economic crisis has shown that the EU has not been immune to economic shock, so the government system must develop to prevent similar even in the future. In addition, the current economic crisis developing in several member countries also shows that no matter how high the economic integration in Europe, which certainly will have an impact on the function. But the latest issue is the EU officials continue to insist on their arguments in maintaining regional integration in several regions of the world, such as Southeast Asia, by supporting regional integration in government policy. Jose Manuel Barroso, who is the former president of the European Commission, stated the importance of the EU's place on Asia's continuous integration at the press conference after the 9th Asia-Europe Summit Asia meeting. The EU, which wants active involvement in the Asian economy, has two main dimensions. The first is desire to have separate access in order to reach the Asian market. Besides that, the EU also wants to provide Asian market goods. Whereas the other dimension is to ensure that the EU is not exempt from the increasing economic power traffic in Asia and its member countries. In the latest decade, although trade has increased between the EU and ASEAN, the EU has had a stable trade deficit in goods with ASEAN, which is stood at around 24.8 billion in 2011. In 2009, the trade of deficit for trade in goods between the EU and ASEAN managed to reach around 70.8 billion euros. In 2011, the deficit reaches to 24.8 billion, while the European Union has surplus of 3.2 billion euros in surface trade in 2011. Europe 2013 in Allison 2015 48.50. The present trade deficit in the trade goods shows an opportunity for EU to increase economic engagement with Southeast Asia and the need for it to continue to overcome the trade deficit in goods between the two regions. So the concept of the EU as a certain type of power explaining its impact on the international world is a bit inaccurate for the writer. Power often involves political, economic, normative correction, so that is inaccurate with what the EU applies to Asian. In the end, the EU and ASEAN must collaborate because of the background of economic motivation and the geographical location of both. With the RPRIAS program, it is a proof that collaboration between the two is important, but there are some differences that hinder integration of the EU economic into the ASEAN. The EU is more focused on supranational, while ASEAN maintains intergovernmentalism. In the political field, in the EU is more inclined towards human rights, but ASEAN is slowly indeed incorporating in the political of agenda.